Hi everyone, welcome to Seromugen Collectibles, and as always, this is your friendly neighbor collector Song. And this is part 3 of our Vault in Box DX SOC Voltus 5. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, there are links flashing on the screen now, so please do click them, watch them, come back, and then enjoy. Let's go! As you can see, we have Voltus 5 already vaulted up. So in this video, part 3, I'm gonna show you how to do this. Alright, let's go! So first, I'm going to show you how to disassemble Voltus 5 from the Vault In. So you can just come back later and just study this, okay? So yeah, first is to take off the head, which is very easy, like this. Put it here. Then you go from here. A bit nerve-wracking, so yeah, believe in your toy. Then special trick for the frigate, there is a lock button over the back of the crotch. Push that and then pull it apart. You pull the legs apart. As you can see, there's gonna be a space here. If you do it correctly, push again. It's going to be a bit difficult, but it's going to save you headache. And yeah, as you can see, you can take it off easily if it's unlocked. So yeah, there you go. Again, bang. So yeah, for taking off the Vault Lander, what you do is extend the ankle, and then you hold it on the leg that you want to take off the lander, get that out of the way, and then you just pull on it like that. So that's easy, and just believe in your toy and do it on the other side. Alright. So we have Voltus 5 disassembled. We're gonna put him back to his Volt machine mode. So yeah, alright. Now we have the Volt machines in their machine mode, so we're gonna go at it one by one for their transformation. But first, I'm gonna put in the capsules. Alright, so yeah. First is the cruiser. You just open it from here, the sides. Just pop it in. So red. Put it there. Gives another dimension, so yeah. It's in there, so nice. And then let's put it into its transformation. First, you do this. Extend it. Then you take this flap to the back, then hold it here, hold it firm to expose the end. So there you go, and then you do this, right? Then let's put that aside. Going into the this guy, I always forget to put in the flaps back, so yeah, you always have to put in the landing gear back so it doesn't interfere with your transformation. Alright. Put this back in, you push him, close it, put in the landing gear, and you push this in, and you do this. Push it in, push it in. There you go. And this, I have the hands inside. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the music for this guy. So, then what you do is you cock it and then remove this because the hands are gonna pop out. Right? Then you pull it and then you just do this. So you have the Voltus 5. Voltus 5! The hands out. So I do recommend for ease of use that you don't take off the hands whatsoever. It can stay there forever because it's articulated, so you don't really have to change it. So yeah, other side, take off. As you can see, I have a screwdriver here because I don't really like pulling on things. I just want to push on them to see. If you pull on this and then you pull on the hands, it's not gonna lock out. Oh, it did, but because on the other side I had to use the screwdriver and then push in and then push out. So yeah, maybe it's just for my figure, but this is for the second Volt machine, the Volt Bomber. So that's how you transform it into the ready to transform form. And then next is the Volt Panzer. So we have him here. Is you put these guys in, fold it in. The next is, what I like to do is open this up first, then get it out of the way. Then next are the tracks. Just pull them out, and then you extend this guy. Don't forget to do that first because you're gonna hit this if you don't. Then you turn it right, then you put it back there, and then you push on these. Make sure they're aligned. There you go. And then you push on the cockpit, but before doing that, open the cockpit, put in the driver. So yeah, put him in there. There you go. And if it's secured, you'll know. If it's not, it's gonna move around. But yeah, just take your time putting him in. So there we have it. Is inside. So this guy is Volt ready. Then I forgot for the bomber to put in the dude inside. For the bomber, put him inside, make him feel snug so he's there inside. So yeah, the next we have the heaviest of the bunch, the frigate. So what we do first is we open the canopy. So let's get that out of the way. Open the canopy first, if we can get it open. There we go. So yeah, maybe I got it wrong guy inside of the cockpit, but yeah, but for demonstration purposes, this will do. Close it, and then what you do first with this guy is, what I do first is I hide these guys. So this has a very good gimmick. As you can see, if you push on this, it's gonna close. Alright, then you lock it, because if you don't lock it, it's gonna spring back. And if you push here, you're not gonna push it all the way through. So I recommend you push here delicately and then you lock it. Alright, and then you tuck these guys in. So be wary about this, because if you just move it, it's gonna pop out. That's gonna be annoying. So yeah, always hide your landing gear, guys. There we go. Then next is you pull this out, and then you tuck this boys in. So yeah, tuck him in again. I like to put it in an angle so you can tuck them easily. So yeah, there you go. And then hide it. Then you fold this, guys, and then you take this out, fold these in, so he's vault ready. But there's another thing to this. So as you can see, I pushed it up in. That means this was not locked. But if you're gonna vault him in, you have to have these unlocked. So to do that, you push on you push on this and pull on the sides, so you have them unlocked. Okay, that's a very important step. Don't forget about that. Push on this butthole right here, and then you spread the legs. Okay, push on the butt and spread the legs. That's easy to remember. Then next is the lander. So what I do first is I take it apart. Then I put the pilot. So you open this guy, and this cockpit has a very special gimmick. So if you put him here, you can see it's a bit loose, but that has a purpose. Close it, and then if you do this, it's gonna be sideways, right? But there is a mechanism here, so you can move him around inside. So it's gonna be right side up if you do that. So what we do now is, as you can see, inside just do turn. So if you want to have him right side up, you have to do that first. You see, it's a bit fidgety, but yeah, take your time, take your time. And then close the cockpit. So you have him, you're gonna have him right side up if it's vaulted in. I have it sloppily inside, but you know the gimmick, right? There we have it. It's a bit sideways. So yeah, there we go. You turn this, I already turned it, and then get this out of the way because that always makes me nervous. Then do it to the other side. Oh crap. Did I just break it? I did not. It comes off, guys. So yeah, just pop it back in. Okay, I'm gonna pause a bit. Whew! Got a cold sweat, so it's back in. You can really pop it out for safety, for ease of use, but for accuracy, just leave it in and be extra careful. Don't be like me. So yeah, there you go. Then you put this guy back in. And a side note, if you don't have the wheels up, you just push on these guys to have it up. So yeah, there we go. Vault frigate ready to vault in. Alright, next is the vaulting in process. Alright. So alright guys, I took out the big falcon because we're going into everyone's favorite, the transformation. The vault in process, man. So yeah, let's start. First, vault machine number 1, the Vault Cruiser. So for added effects, if you want it, you just push the button here and then he's gonna say something. So yeah. Okay. Then Volt Bomber. Put it here. There's a lock. So make sure they're aligned here and here. So yeah, you just push this in. You know you got it in when it makes a sound. Then next is Volt Bomber to Volt Panzer. Fairly easy. You just take this, slot it in, align it flush. I recommend you pushing down on these joints here to make it flush. So yeah. The next is Volt Panzer to Volt Frigate. Free up the arms. Put them there, so get them out of the way. I suggest you hold here. And then you hold your frigate like this with the locks open. And then you just align it. And then, side note, there is a locking mechanism in the Volt Panzer to the Volt Frigate. You just have to open it. And then align these dudes. There you go. And then the locks are open, so what you do is you push in. So if it doesn't want to go in, you just have to wiggle it a bit and then push in. Make sure you're pushed in, and then check the lock if it's not pressed in, so it means it's locked. Okay, so that's safety, because this is not a cheap toy. Yeah, it's a collectible. So yeah, next is Volt Frigate to Volt Lander. So you connect these guys. So I suggest you put the lander on the table and then do it one by one, then press it in. Do the weight, let the weight do the pressing in for you. So that's safer, and always make sure that you have this aligned, because if it's like this, you're gonna have difficulties like that, right? So you have it aligned, and then you press it here. Let the weight combine it for you. Alright, as you can see, we have all the Volt machines bolted in. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna pan up next. And maybe you have noticed that the sound is still there. What you do is you push it another time. There you go. So we have it there. Voltus 5 volted in. Alright. So yeah, maybe you're wondering, why is Voltus 5 so close to the camera? Because we're going into the sound effects, guys. And if you notice, if you're keen-eyed, I haven't changed this to the red parts. There are red parts in the box, so I just like it white. But yeah, if you want to go for accuracy, you can take this out and put in the red parts. But just be wary, because there is a left and right part. It's written inside, so you can't mistake it. If it doesn't fit in, don't force it, because it's gonna break if you give too much force. But yeah, be wary about that and be mindful. Alright, so next is our sound effects. So if you push here, it's gonna be sound effects. So yeah, let's try one. So yeah, that's chain knuckle. Then the first one is Grand Fire, which you can open here. So yeah, so that's for the Grand Fire. You can open that. So yeah, that's closed back. Then next, 3 presses here, 1 press here. That's the ultramagnetic string. Then 4 presses here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Cho Denji Goma is ultra electromagnetic top. and then 5 presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what he said that is, I'm not gonna let you run Gatling missiles. So yeah, 6 presses. 6, okay. So yeah, what he said there was, how about this Voltus Bazooka? Okay, and then my favorite, 7 presses. Get ready for this. Tenkuken or laser sword. So if you press one more time, so that's the ultra electromagnetic ball, and then if you press one more time, Tenkuken Karatatewari is you cut it in half. I believe so. So there you have it. The sound effects of Voltus 5. I believe there is the Voltus beam if you push just this. So yeah. Ultra electromagnetic beam. So yeah, he has different openers if you put them in cycles, so I'll let you figure that out, so I won't take all the fun out of it. So yeah, that's the sound effects for Voltus 5. Very freaking cool. Alright, so next is Voltus 5's articulation. Let's go right into it. Voltus 5 can look to his left a tad bit, look to his right a tad bit also. He can look down. That's technically hiding his face with the transformation mode. And he can't look up, because if you do that, you're gonna release the head. So yeah. Let's turn that off. Okay, the next is our shoulders, which can move fairly high. So yeah, then let's put that back. Then this can move up all the way around. Then for the sides, yeah, there is a bicep swivel, as you can see. So yeah, let's put that back. There is no butterfly joint because this is a combiner. That's gonna be difficult. There's gonna have to be a chip over here, but yeah, what they did is you do this, and then the piston here does the work. So that's a bit of a butterfly, yeah, a simulation of a butterfly. So that's very nice. Then for our hands, as you can see, standard, can turn, but the fingers on the set of the hands that come with the figure installed on it have articulated fingers, as you can see. Very nice, up to the thumbs. So please be careful of these. These are small joints. Don't be ogre and go ham-fisted on these guys, because that's gonna be a very expensive mistake. Yeah, for the elbows, it can extend. So you can move it here, there. You can have it double elbow. So very nice, right? And then you can put it back. Just adjust it if you want. So there, that's for the elbow. Then going down, there is no thigh articulation because of the engineering and the design of Voltus 5. You cannot turn side to side over here. So yeah, maybe in the future we'll get one, a big a big full action, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna pan down so we can see the legs. So yeah, for leg articulation, let's get those arms out of the way. So yep, there is a skirt gimmick, so you push here so he lifts up so he can kick out up to here, then put it back so he can kick forward up to here. So yeah, then there is a knee joint, as you can see, joint bends up to here. Then you can kick back just a tad bit. So yeah, and there is a simulation of thigh swivel, as you can see. Yeah, you can swivel like that. Let's put it back. And then for our ankles, it's a bit forgiving, so it's very nice. The ankle can move up to there. So yeah, that's it for the articulation of Voltes 5. For a big combiner, Voltes 5 is fairly, or if not very, articulated. So yeah, alright. What we have here is a weighing scale. So yeah, let's try to weigh Voltes 5 with him vaulted in. So yeah, Voltes 5, at least in my scale, is almost 1.5 kilograms. That's heavy, man. I believe some people are saying that they find him a bit light and few on the diecast. But for me, it's just the right mix, because if you have him super heavy, there's gonna be problems on the joints. So yeah, you can't have him posed as Voltes 5 or combined as Voltes 5 for a very long time. If you have him super heavy, that's gonna put a toll on the joints. So yeah, that's just my take. So alright. So yeah, as you can see, I have the peg of the Tenkuken out, and then it slots inside. So let's get the fingers out of the way and then peg it right in there. As you can see, he's not really gripping the Tenkuken, but it's inside the peg slot. So for added control and stability, you can have him gripped. You can have him grip the Tenkuken. So yeah, there you have it. Voltes 5 holding the Tenkuken. So yeah guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here for part 3. Maybe I'm gonna make a part 4 for the weapons and all of the accessories, but now I'm gonna stop it here because yeah. Alright, so yeah, enjoy guys, take care. If you like the things we do here at our channel, if you like the video, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and keep safe, eat your veggies, and peace. Double V. Alright, see ya guys, later.